everybody here on August 12th, 2014.
Good morning.
Unfortunately, this is the beginning of the long journey home to the States. We're at our Comfort Corner guest house here in Livingston, Zambia, and our transfer is going to pick us up here in about 10 minutes.
Starting the travel clock.
Yeah, and yes, Angie just pointed out I'm going to be starting the travel clock once again. This time we got an estimated time from here in our Comfort Corner guest house, Livingston, Zambia, to Angie's parents' house in Pleasant Hill, Ohio. Estimated time of 61 hours. Long layover in Paris, 10 hours, and then an overnight layover in Boston really contributes to that. But sometimes that's what you gotta do.
Oh, and I'm representing our shark dive.
Oh, yeah.
Sharks fear humans. It's not the other way around, trust me. And
Yep.
survival.
I got my one of my African shirts in there. I'm sure I'll be changing at some point throughout this long journey home. Right now I'm wearing Universal Singapore from a few years ago, but I got my I believe my bungee shirt in there. I'll probably end up changing into that in Paris or somewhere about the halfway point. But yeah, 5 different flights on the way home, 3 different airlines, which would consist of South African Airways for the first part, and then Air France for the 2 long hauls, and then Southwest for our domestic flights back to into the Dayton area.
I might wear my bungee jump shirt when we get back to before we get back to my parents, just to see the look on my mom's face.
Oh yeah.
I love you, Mom. She's afraid of heights. I am a little bit, but once we got to that little platform, it turned into 100%.
Yeah, it gets very scary.
That's part of the
But
adrenaline rush.
when we do return to Africa, we're going to be doing the one in Cape Town. There's one that's actually twice the height as Victoria Falls. Even though,
And I want to do the gorge swing.
yeah.
Because I've heard it's scarier than the bungee jump. So my 3 words are, count me in.
Yep, we will be returning to Africa hopefully one day soon. Well, I know we'll be returning. Hopefully,
Oh, God,
it is
I hope
soon. Sooner the better.
Let's go back to
Guaranteed.
Durban and Maputo.
Oh yeah.
And come back here and be extreme crazy sweet.
But yeah, I'll go ahead and update on everyone. The aircraft will be taken back. It's pretty much going to be the same as going down. I think we're on an A319 on South African Airways on a quick hour-and-a-half hop down to Johannesburg.
Ooh.
And then we got about a 4-hour layover in Johannesburg, and we're back on an A380 from Johannesburg up to Paris. That's about 11 hours all the way up north, all the way up all of Africa, the whole continent, into Paris. And then we got a nice long layover in Paris, still debating on how we're going to make that layover work if we do go out into the city. We'll hopefully figure something out. If not, there's always shopping in the airport.
I know.
And then once we get on into our next flight out of Paris to Boston, we'll be on the upper deck of a 747.
Yes.
That flight's about 8 hours, a little less than 8 hours from Paris to Boston. And then we're overnight in Boston that night, which we will be staying in a hotel. Thank God. Nothing like that Lima layover from last year.
That was so horrible. It's like I was so dead tired that I drank a large coffee from Dunkin' Donuts and I fell asleep about 20 minutes later. Like I fell asleep even with the airport announcements and the music and people rushing around me. I still passed out.
Unless the airport has sleeping pods, which there aren't very many yet. Hopefully there's more airports that do that. And hotels are the best for overnight layovers. And we learned from that one. And then once we're the next day, which will be my birthday, we take the final 2 flights of the trip back. Boston to Baltimore, about an hour. And then Baltimore to Dayton, which is about an hour and a half, where Angie's parents will be waiting for us on about 4 o'clock that evening, about 61 hours from now. It's a long way.
It's like, you see how energetic I am right now?
Yeah,
I'm probably going to be like this.
when we get home.
I guarantee you, because the jet lag hits me like a semi-truck. So he'll be taking video, I'll be like...
Yeah, I'll be doing periodic video updates throughout the long journey home, and you can probably be able to tell how refreshed we are now here at the beginning, and we'll compare to when we do get back home to the final destination. And then after we get back from Dayton, after we get back to Dayton, we still got that 3-hour drive to Lexington too.
I'm not jumping right back in the car right after all that flight. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I don't know.
I think we land around 4 o'clock Eastern time.
Thankfully, my boss scheduled me for Friday and not Thursday, which was very nice of him because I don't know.
Yeah. Well, if he scheduled you for Thursday, you wouldn't be able to make it anyway because we don't land till 4 o'clock on Thursday. So we still got that 3-hour drive. Depending, we'll probably get back fairly late or whatever.
Oh, that's right. Today's Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday.
Seriously lost all track of time while being down here.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, time zones won't change till we get back to Boston. Paris is on the same time as Johannesburg. We're 6 hours ahead, and then once we get back to Boston, we'll be back on the same time as everybody else.
Ooh, jet lag. I can't wait.
Should be interesting, as always.
With laggy
But yeah, about 546 miles to Johannesburg from here, and then about 5,500 miles from Johannesburg to Paris, and then about 3,500 miles Paris to Boston. Yes. And then from Boston to Baltimore, it's like 300 something miles, and then Baltimore to Dayton about 400 miles as well. Yeah, such a sauce. Yeah.
Being distracted.
But anyways, we're going to go ahead and start the travel clock because it is about 10 o'clock now here in Africa. Because our ride's going to be here, we get our luggage ready, so we'll be showing this throughout the journey. I'm going to go ahead and start it now, so here we go. The travel clock has officially started.
Oh my goodness.